Brini the anarchemist. We got to talk about love. That 10 of cups was on the bottom of the deck, which is like ultimate just bliss, fulfillment, family, togetherness, community. Why am I hearing hoorah? Isn't that a military thing? Is that an army thing? I think that's an army thing. But I heard that clear as day. It wasn't hooray, it was hoorah. Um, I'm hearing the word reconciliation, so that's relevant. But yeah, we gotta talk about love. We gotta do a love reading, especially now, because the premise is that retrograde comes around and whoever shows up is karmic and an ex, and we can't get into relationships because they'll fail, and we can't sign paperwork because it'll be disastrous, and it's just not giving that. It's 717 where I am. That's a big union number. The high priestess. This is not going to be long. The strength card, and I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. So I just feel like off the bat, that just tells me that love has to do with strength. You have to have a certain level of audacity when it comes to love. Like, because the strength card is also pride. Like, lions can symbolize courage, but they can also symbolize pride. And I just keep picking up on some of y'all who are just stuck in a prideful place where it's like, no, I'm not taking a leap of faith because I know what's going to happen because I know every damn thing. And you don't. All you know is your experiences, and we've all had different ones. But yeah, we got to talk about love. And I feel kind of humdrum about it because I just pick up on collective energy, and I just feel like there's this energy of discouragement going around. So maybe that's why I'm being utilized yet again to speak life and speak optimism and speak encouragement because like I just feel so tired but not sleepy, if that makes sense. I'm picking oh, sorry y'all. I'm picking up on I'm hearing mental anguish. Like I'm picking up on the energy of just being mentally drained. And how do you participate in love when you're feeling so drained? So we're going to see what Spirit has to tell us. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine, I am grateful to be a messenger and a mouthpiece, even when I have an attitude. I know these messages will reach exactly who they are meant to. May they be clear cut and concise. I keep seeing this Three of Wands, and that is definitely future planning. It's future oriented energy. It's what's the vision, what's the dream, what's the aspiration. Yeah. One of the messages. What's going on with love and our collective community? If you catch this on the replay, these messages are timeless. If you are here with me in the present moment, go ahead and like the live streams, please, and thank you. Because equal energy exchange. Listen. This new moon in Gemini, I told you guys that this was going to assist us in making sense of our feelings and emotions. Well, look what's out here in the reverse. The moon symbolizes what's hidden, what's a mystery, what's in the subconscious, what's occult information. The Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck says you're fighting against something you already fucking know. And I just feel like the curse words are going to flow because the last few live streams, that's what happened. If you don't like cursing, don't stay. But there's this like frustration. Like, look at them. Look at them. There's just like this prideful, frustrated, like making a thing happen. That GIF I keep seeing with Woody from Toy Story, and he's just like shaking. Like that's what I'm picking up on. What is the problem? Collective community. Jesus, like it's been revealed to you. You know it. Like it's there. It's not a secret. It's not hidden anymore. Yet and still you're fighting against it. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles sticking out. Like there's just You're not giving, you're not investing. And I'm honestly so sick of telling all this. And I feel like y'all are sick of hearing it. But it keeps coming up because whoever's watching me on these live streams is still in a space where you're being stingy. I'm not even talking about tips and stuff and gifts. I'm talking about like with your love. Can we just stop? Like I'm sick of picking up on this. Like I'm gonna listen to my spirit team, but it's not hidden anymore. So I just feel like some of you don't have an excuse at this time. You know, you could blame it on things you were unconscious of, things you didn't know any better. I don't know why I act this way. I don't know why I feel this way. And I feel like the last full moon, which was in Sagittarius, not Capricorn, that last full moon in Sagittarius had us really releasing a lot of the things that were keeping us from being free. Sagittarius energy is freedom. It's whatever I want, I'm going to go get it. Nobody's going to put baby in a corner. Nobody's going to put me in a box. That's Sagittarian energy. And with a full moon, that meant we were releasing anything that got in the way of that. So now with a new moon in Gemini, and we're meant to be analyzing and understanding our emotions, we have the moon in the reverse. Like it's not, let me just keep going. Let me keep going for a minute. Hey y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Honestly, I feel like Wednesday is the perfect day to do this. And maybe I'm just meant to power through it because Mercury is communication, written, spoken, correspondence, technology. And I feel like if we were to look at ourselves as vehicles or, you know, to use that metaphor, what can you do to make sure you're functioning better? Like, what do you need to double check? It's like if you needed to double check that your tank was full before you left out, or you needed to check your tires or your oil or whatever, all the things that kind of need extra attention during a retrograde. What about you and your body and your heart and your mind can you take another look at? Because it's like, what are you fighting against? And I know it's mental. Oh my gosh, the Ace of Cups on the bottom. I don't. I'm not just saying these things. I feel like some of us, and I'm gonna start saying us, because it's us, collective community. Like I'm here, y'all are here. We're here together, and I'm always open to being corrected by spirit. Some of us are still struggling with being fully emotionally open because we fear that we're gonna run dry again, especially for those of us that are the givers and the ones with the big hearts. We're sitting and we're feeling like, look at the King of Swords right behind that. Look at the King of Swords sitting right behind that. It's like we're sitting here and we're like, I feel it. I do. Like I want to, but that last time though, or those last times though, plural, like the past is whooping some of our asses. I'm gonna try to say us an hour. I'm gonna try not to be so mad at y'all, so agitated. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. You're kind of tired. I was just saying that before I got on live on YouTube. I feel the tiredness. It must be a collective thing. So that's why I'm here, I suppose. Is it like a sleepy tired or like a mental tired? Because I'm picking up on a mental tired that kind of just makes you feel a bit humdrum and dry. Spirit, what are the messages? Our collective community when it comes to love. What do we need to know? What's going on? Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. Let me tell you, them cards just went everywhere. Look at the fucking Three of Swords. I can't make it up. Heartbreak is kicking our asses, isn't it, collective community? Damn. Ugh, there's so many. Bear with me, y'all, because I'm bearing with y'all. It's all love. Hey, are you doing yes or no? I can do it after the collective message, but it's not free. It's $8. All right. So everything's a message. The way those cards just flew out after I had been shuffling for a little minute and not getting an answer. Some of you are seeking confirmation. You're seeking signs and synchronicities of something you already know, and it's causing tower moments in your life. It's like when we continuously ask and ignore the answers we already got, that creates tower moments. So I feel like the way the cards just kind of flipped out, like maybe some of you have been in a very defensive space, and some of y'all might be crashing out if you haven't already. That's what happens when you stifle your emotions. The moon card in the reverse, when you're not acknowledging your feelings. I mean, literally, like just being defensive against the emotions. That is the moon. The moon is your emotions, your subconscious, your lineage, your mother, like all of that. It's like being defensive against that divine femininity is not going to serve what you're trying to do. Okay. So there's that mental anguish, right? There's that stress, there's that tiredness, there's that frustration. Um the swords are of the mind. And that's really all we have out here right now, aside from a major arcana and the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are looking at someone as the prize. Confirmation, my air just clicked. Also confirmation because I just posted our giveaway, and I think I posted a short on YouTube saying that the struggle is worth the prize. So for some of you, you feel like someone is the prize, or they feel like you are the prize, but they're stressed the fuck out about how to make it come together. I keep hearing "Come Together" by her and Chris Brown. It's like, I know what I want. I know who I want. I just don't know how to get there, or I don't know how to. You see how I keep doing this? That's the problem. That's the problem, collective community. You keep overthinking it and trying to force it to happen. If you don't have me on YouTube yet, go over there, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications, because what I just posted on the community board is exactly what this is. Whatever spirit is trying to tell you to do, when really spirit's trying to gift you with something, it's not just demands and directions. It's do this so that I can give you this. Whatever you're hesitant about or whatever you're seeking more answers about, you're holding it up. You're acting like a kid who doesn't want to go to bed is what I'm getting. Like, you're tired. You want to give in. That's exactly what it is. You just want to let it happen. And you just are still just sitting up and fighting it. So whatever these feelings are, you're stuck in your head about them because apparently they don't make sense to you in your brain. Your brain is always going to try to make sense of something based upon past experiences. That's how the brain learns. So your brain and your nervous system have come across something new. The Ace of Pentacles is something new. It's a divine opportunity or a divine gift. This divine gift could be a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy is very, I'm hearing witchy. So some of you could feel like someone is witchy, and maybe that's why you're reluctant. But the Queen of Wands is very confident and very protected, very gifted, very headstrong, very passionate, sometimes a bit sultry, um, definitely in her own business. She's very creative. So if this sounds like your person or this sounds like you, then the energy is you're a bit too big for some people. You see this big ass pentacle coming from the sky? It's like people feel like you, or always put it where it fits, take it as it resonates. You or your person is just this big ass gift that came out of nowhere, and they're wondering if they're allowed to receive it. It's like if you came across a big ass bag of money and your mind was telling you, well, I don't know, I should turn it in, or this probably belongs to someone else, and maybe, I'm not saying in real life you should take the money, but take the metaphor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. You are being gifted something, or someone by the divine. And the concern is, I'm going to fuck this up. I'm going to mess this up. I don't know what to do with this. So then you become defensive and you lean into your childish ways. You lack accountability in your lack of effort to do what the divine is directing you to do. And then you still experience this fear of missing out. The only reason why you fear missing out is because you're not tapping in. Yeah. I'm really trying to fix my attitude. Like, I'm picking up the collective energy. So I'm going to stop apologizing. But the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, when I picked up the deck, these were left on my desk. It's like you keep looking at what you've saved and what you've experienced and all the hard work and all the accomplishments, and your back is turned to what the divine is trying to give you. It's like if you were to invest this 7 of Pentacles and you're sitting there stressing about it with this lack mindset or this scarcity mindset, you will miss out on the 10. It's like you're stressed about the 7, and then here's the divine spirit, God, universe, however it resonates for you, saying, I got something for you. Hello. And you're like, I don't know, because if I spend this, then I'm gonna have to do this, and I don't know if I invest this amount of time, then I'm gonna have to shut up. I say it with love. I do. Some of y'all just have a bad attitude right now. Like, I'm picking up on y'all. Some of you just have a bad attitude. You just feel like, ugh, like I've done all this work and I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor, and I don't have what I want, and I can't go toward this person because I don't have XYZ, or I can't do this because I don't. It's You're limiting yourself, collective community, in some way if this is resonating with you. What are the other messages? Yeah, because you're not willing to collaborate. Some of you are very rooted in your independence, and I'll take that one. I'll take that one. That's 100% me, or has been. So, yeah, 3 of Wands on the bottom. 33 could be significant. Maybe some of you are a life path 33, or you've been seeing 33, or you're just being called to have more self mastery. 33 is a master number. Jesus was 33. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint. Tell me how it is. Some of us need to hear it. I like you, Alicia. Is that how you pronounce it? I try to get the names right. If it is, I like how that's spelled, but we all need it sometimes, and I just feel like some of y'all spirit teams, your ancestors, your angels, whoever you got on your side is looking at you like, would you just do the thing? I'm telling y'all, what I just posted on my YouTube community board, it's this. You've been so in your head, you've been so afraid, you've been so stressed, you've been so hell bent on not having enough of something. I don't have enough answers, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough space. And the divine is like, if you would just take a goddamn step, we would provide everything you need. I get that very strongly. It keeps coming out for a reason. Every variable that you're trying to look into, every problem you're trying to solve would be relieved if you would just do the thing. Confirmation honk if that was audible to you. And I'm not delivering these messages in ignorance of the fact that it's difficult to do. That's exactly why you're being called to do it, because the very things that make us feel uncomfortable sometimes are the things that are going to help us grow. For some of you, it's money. You're being challenged to invest money into something and you're holding on to that coin for dear life. Like, I'm hearing, I know what it's like to be broke. So maybe some of you, finally got somewhere comfortable and you don't want to risk anything. For some of you, like I was talking about on TikTok before I got on YouTube, for some of you, it's love. It's like, no, I've been through XYZ. I can't do that again. And I don't want to, you know, it's like whatever the fear is, that's what you should be trying to strike down and cut down. not your feelings and emotions about whatever this is or whoever this is. Some of you are having issues with circulation or even temperature regulation. I did mean to say this earlier that remember that when you're drinking water, there needs to be actual electrolytes in the water. So for some of you, you need to check that. Like if you're drinking a lot of water, that's awesome, but make sure that it has some electrolytes in there. Um, yeah, as within, so without. What else, Spirit? What else about love? Okay, so the Seven of Wands came out, and it fell right on the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands, just like that. So you're working harder and not at all smarter right now. I just heard kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Maybe you've been so stressed out about money or whatever this is that you feel like you need to go harder when you're being, yeah, 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You feel like you need to be going harder when in reality you need to be easing into something or flowing with something or allowing something, not forcing it or chasing it. What else about love? Bruh. Now the Seven of Pentacles actually came out. So 77 could be significant for some of you. Again, if you catch this on the replay, my messages are timeless for those of you who are here in the present moment. Continue to tap your screens. Equal energy exchange. If you have yet to follow or subscribe, go ahead, especially for those who have been here before. You know you like it here, you might as well get a little cozy. I feel like I'm saying that for a reason. Yeah, there's that fucking stutter again. Somebody stutters. And I'm not coming for you if you do, but that just keeps happening when I'm doing these messages. Um I'm hearing the world is mine, is mine. Whose world is this? Yeah. I feel like some of you think you have control where you don't. But where you do have control, you're not utilizing it. Yeah. Because the Hierophant sticking out, that's divine order. That's institutions, that's rules and regulations and traditions and things of that sort. Like sometimes you just got to do what spirit tells you to do and stop thinking you know everything, to just trust, because it will save you a lot of the stress and the frustration and the rumination and the overthinking. Like, damn, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, you're just stressed. And you're stressed over something that you could alleviate with a step. Confirmation honk again. It's like if you were to take just one step. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Like, we get it. It's been moving a bit slow. It's a little scary. But you take that step, it's like the divine has your follow up. The divine will take 10 more steps if you take the one. A few more. What else, Spirit, about love right now? The Empress. The Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So, ooh, my body just got hot as I don't know what. For some of you, put it where it fits. There's an Empress energy. If you don't know what that means, the Empress is the big dog of the divine feminine. Okay, she's the one who's mastered all of queenship. The Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. She has done her work and been exalted into this divine feminine where she can kind of code switch when she needs to. If she needs to be more mental or more logical, she can. If she needs to be more nurturing in her heart space, she can. If she needs to go get her bag, she can. If she needs to get more creative and passionate, maybe a little witchy, she can. But the Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Cups sticking out. I feel like this divine feminine is a homemaker type. Um, someone who can hold it down is what I'm hearing. Like someone who can really take care of home and do it well. So whether you're this divine feminine or you're the one interested in her, it has something to do with there being a feeling of insecurity when it comes to what's needed to sustain and maintain someone like that. Yeah. Ooh, Lord. Um, some of you could be from the DMV. That's a go-go song. Um, moving on. Two or three more from this deck, please, Spirit, on love. What is the divine? Okay. Maybe I need to talk to the divine feminine directly right now because I meant to say the collective community. What does the divine feminine need to know? No, they're saying masculine. What does the divine masculine in this situation need to know? See, that came right out. What does the divine masculine need to know? These also fell on the Nine of Swords. So, what's stressing you and what's making you feel this aggression is the fact that this divine feminine doesn't seem to give a shit. Hey, how are you? You wanted a divine feminine, didn't you? You wanted your empress, right? You wanted your wife or your queen or whatever, right? So that means you can't come in and be interrupting her flow. I'm also getting divine masculine that you feel like you'll fight over this one. Yeah, the world card is sticking out. You feel like this is one that you'll throw them hands for. I'm literally getting like a divine masculine feeling this stress over the situation because it feels dangerous. Cause it's like for you, I would. And maybe divine masculine, you're the nonchalant one. You're the, you know, even the avoidant one. Maybe you're used to people fawning over you or fighting over you. And now you're, that's exactly what it is. And now you're down bad for someone that other people would fight over as well. So she's kind of your karma, divine masculine. Get over it. This is funny. So where you were walking around, feeling yourself like, yeah, you get the bitches and all this other stuff. Here comes the one who not only will not put up with that, but she pulls them too. I'm literally hearing party next door. You got niggas and I got bitches, but I want you. Wow, this is funny. Okay. Now I get the frustration because I'm like, why do I feel so agitated? Y'all testosterone is just getting you into a pit right now. You think you're so logical, you think you're so analytical, and the only thing you need to be doing is analyzing your emotions and releasing them, being honest about them. That's all you need to be doing right now. You keep, well, how does she do this to me? And what's so, you even get mad sometimes, like, what's so special about her that I feel this way? And that people be so down bad for her. Well, if you don't want to compete, then step out the ring. I don't care. Y'all can be mad if you want to. I ain't scared. That's another thing. Like, if this is resonating for you or your cross watcher, whoever, whatever, put it where it fits. This divine masculine is also the type to like, I'm hearing chip on his shoulder, like just real my way or the highway. That does not fly when you have the Empress. I don't see the Emperor out here. I don't even see a king out here. I see a Page of Swords. So maybe your frustration is with you. Yeah. Maybe your real issue is with you, you know? Because while all this fighting is going on, she doesn't look too concerned. It's not just you, it's everybody. This Nine of Pentacles is an energy where it's like no chaos can come into my garden. Take that metaphor as it resonates. She's not dealing with a bunch of chaos. She's not dealing with a bunch of discord. Discord could be significant for some of y'all. Discord, the platform. Um, she wouldn't care if there were men outside fighting. She's minding her business in her garden, talking to the birdies. So I feel like if you really want her, you're gonna have to get over it. And your divine team, your spirit team is gonna keep bothering you until you take a step. Queen of Swords on the bottom. I get it. You feel intimidated. You feel like you can't predict her. She's not as easily manipulated as you're used to. Yeah, I said it. You're used to dealing with people that you can get over on. Confirmation sound. You're used to dealing with people that you can get in their feelings and have them blowing your phone up and checking for you and all this other stuff. Baby, you can't play them kind of games over here. So while I understand your frustration, you need to understand that your frustration is with you, not her, not God, not her exes, not the other people that you think are on her line or any of that. It's you. You are the problem. Because instead of focusing all your attention on things that are out of your control, if she was involved, who she might be talking to, who else might want her, you should be very focused on what you're going to do to secure her. Last cards from this deck, please, Spirit. On love. Golly. Fix your attitude. Like, it's your stink attitude I'm picking up on Divine Masculine. Like, ew. Of course she's not worried about you. You're being stank. And that's the thing. Like, I have to just speak the truth that's coming to me. Like, y'all love to talk about how women are catty and they have attitudes and they need to be set straight and put in their place. Like, you have a stink ass attitude. I know you do. I wouldn't be delivering the messages if you didn't. You have the stink ass attitude. And Divine Masculine, you have to understand whatever you invest, you will get back tenfold. You could be investing consistency, wealth, emotional support, intelligence, all the things, and you'd rather invest a stink ass attitude. So when she comes to you with a stink ass attitude and you're like, come on, like masculine energy is the input, it's the giver. So what you're receiving, what you're getting back is what you put in. Yeah. One or two more from this deck and then I'll get a few oracles. I just heard y'all will be okay. Yeah, the Page of Wands, that's freedom. That's coming out on top. That's, you know, you got something to work with. It fell on the Six of Swords. So where you're concerned mentally about being able to move into calmer waters and looking for a solution, you don't even see you're already free. You already have what you need. And I will mention that stroking your wand to her is not helping. Yeah, that's for some of y'all. You're probably actually energetically pushing her away. I don't know what you think you're doing, but you might want to stop playing around like that. That is, it's given spell work. You might want to cut that shit out. That's probably why you're getting your ass whooped energetically right now. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be referring to you as divine masculine because I don't see you out here. I'm not trying to come for you. You're just, I don't see it. I got the Empress. I got the Nine of Pentacles. I got strong divine feminine energy, the Queen of Wands. I got a Queen and Empress and a strong female figure in her youth. I don't see any kings. I don't see the Emperor. I don't, Page of Swords. That's all we got. Page of Swords and Page of Wands. It's giving little boy. It's giving teenager. It's giving arrested development. That's what it's giving. Gotta give y'all the truth. I tell y'all every time. I don't have to wait till the end to say it. Don't you shoot the messenger because my ancestors will shoot your ass back. Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, on top of the King of Pentacles. You're so fucking welcome because I just gave you the answer you're looking for. You're hiding behind heartbreak and you need to stop. You don't get to be this King of Pentacles because you keep sitting there. My heart is broken. Like, and these are still swords. Like, this is still your mind. You keep allowing your mind to take you back to the places where you felt so much pain. I'm not invalidating your pain. If you've been here with me before, you know that's the furthest thing from my intent. I'm telling you what you need to hear. You need to buck up because you keep seeking out a storm. You keep looking around for a problem. You're the problem. You're looking for a solution to a problem and you have the solution because you are the problem and you have control over yourself. You don't have control over this divine feminine. You don't have control over the world or other people. Her exes, her other possible suitors, her family, her friends. You don't have control over none of that. You have control over yourself. We get it. You've been hurt. So has she. But does she look like she's sitting in it? No. She took all that shit, turned it into fertilizer, and made a garden out of it. And I'm sure she would love to feed you from it, but you're still being an asshole. My spirit team is funny. Last card. Wow. Still no king, still no emperor, but we have yet another queen in the 5 of Cups. I'm hearing they don't want to see me find your love and they don't want to see me smile and something. Yeah, that's Controller by Drake, right? See, you keep passing the buck. That's your fucking problem. You don't take accountability. You keep saying it's other people preventing you from doing something. You keep saying they don't want to see us together. They throwing magic. They throwing hate. They throwing so what? Baby, there's still 2 cups standing. Those are the only cups you need. We don't give a shit about no ex, no baby mama, no jealous mother, no jealous friends. We don't care. We don't cry over spilled milk. We still have 2 cups. The 2 of Cups is partnership, balance, romance, union. And you're still sitting here like, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, I'm hearing You Give Good Love by Whitney. I bet she does give good love. And instead of sitting there feeling like you're undeserving and then projecting that onto her and other people, why don't you focus more on being someone she can freely give to? Because while you're sitting here crying over spilled milk, every time this feminine tries to pour into you, you spill it. So why would her divine team of protectors allow her to keep pouring into you? Because every time she does, you just knock shit over like a kid would do. You just making messes. Damn, spirit's getting in y'all ass. Ah, yeah, Queen of Swords back on the bottom of the deck. The star on top of the deck. Like where you could be healing, you're complaining. You need to stop. This is hitting. Thank you for tapping your screen. Like you're just fussing. You just fussing. Throwing fucking tantrums. There are 4, 8, 12, 16 cards on my desk and not one king out here. Emperor is nowhere to be found. I didn't even see him in the damn shuffle. I just, what do you expect? 16 is also the number of the tower. And I said that earlier. Tower moments happen when you're still asking questions that you got the answer to and you're still not taking the steps you've been guided to take. So, what do you want? What do you expect? I'm picking up on your frustration. And this is male, female, man, or woman, divine masculine, whoever is the dominant masculine person in the situation, the pursuer, the go getter, goal getter, however you want to put it. Like, look at what you've been giving. Why would you expect to receive more of this when you just come with fucking issues and drama and attitude and disconnection and distance? Like, what the fuck? And I can feel your frustration. Like, I feel your anger. And I also feel how it's misdirected because it's not mine. So I can perfectly feel, I'm very gifted. I can perfectly feel how you feel. You feel like the things you're mad about don't make sense. You feel like the things you're mad about aren't fair. You're just a little mad ass kid. Like, you gotta check that. You gotta check that, masculine. Let's see. I love you though. I do. I'm gonna always give the messages as they come through. Don't ever shoot the messenger. You're gonna get poked up. Let's see. Let me pin this deck for y'all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for tapping. Happy Wednesday again. Happy hump day. I also feel like that's significant. Like, some of you are needing to get over some sort of hump. Like, you feel like there's this impossible hurdle. And I feel like you just need to take some more steps back so you can get a running start and you can clear that bitch easily. You need a different perspective. You're too close to it because you keep like zeroing in on it. That's all you can think about. That's all you can see. Just like how she's looking at this chalice. All you can see is the problem. All you can see is the struggle. All you can see is how much it would cost or how much it would take to do whatever you're trying to do. Like, you're you're messing it up. Something about a phone call. We've been getting that a few times. Maybe you just need to call her up. Listen, baby. Listen. I'm tired of playing these games with you. Don't say it like that. Don't be sassy. Listen, baby. I want to work this out. I want you. I love you. I have feelings for you. Whatever. I see you everywhere. You're all I want. I know I fucked up. I'm going to do XYZ to do better. Or I am doing XYZ to do better. Like, you got to make your intentions known because I feel like a divine feminine is going to sit there and listen to everything you're saying. And unless she hears, I want you, I'm pursuing you, I'm courting you, my intention is XYZ, it's kind of going in one ear and not the other. Because at this point, you're just talking to me. You're just talking, you're conversing, we're having a conversation. You're not telling me anything, you're not giving me a glimpse into what your plan is. So we're not really paying attention. It's not because we don't care, it's because we're very, very protected. Spirit don't play about the divine feminine. So where you're probably feeling like your person, the love of your life, your lady, your wife to be, whatever, is so untouchable or so far away, she's just being protected from you because you're not coming correct. Yeah, saw the justice card. Something about this summertime, or again, if you catch the replay, these messages are timeless. Something about summer. Yeah, putting on a front and being jealous. There it is. There it is. How are you going to be jealous over something you didn't claim? And I'm not at all objectifying the divine feminine. because you can't own her anyway. But you could definitely claim. You could definitely pull up like, hey, my intention is longevity. My intention is commitment. That's how you get heard, right? You come to a queen or an empress with an offering and no follow up, she'll just be like, okay, another basket here. Take this away. Get this out of my face. Next. That's what I'm getting. And I cut the deck to divine feminine. You're not dealing with them people you dealt with before, masculine. I had to take the divine off of there for a minute until we get you together. Because what are you doing? You can't pull those same stunts. You over here still trying to make her jealous. You over here still trying to trigger her emotionally, get her to be upset and mad over you because that strokes your ego for a quick minute until you lean back into insecurity. Then you need it stroked again. Like, come on now. You may also be struggling with people pleasing. You definitely need to cut that out. But I also get a very strong sense of wanting to please the divine feminine. And you're tricking yourself out of actually fulfilling and satisfying her by doing too much thinking. It doesn't require all that thinking. You may have a secret to tell her. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, your emotions are crashing like waves because you won't lean into them. And something to do about fall time. Maybe there will be no contact until fall time, or maybe there has not been contact until fall time, or something's falling away. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like fall, meaning falling away, like communication fell off. Well, this is why. Spirit of all that is spiritual and divine. More messages for this love that we're talking about. If we got to single out the divine masculine, then let's just get it over with. But what are the messages about this love? Don't fall. It actually came out again. Something about a phone call. There's also this annoying ass, gnat ass, fly ass, mosquito ass outside person that you keep allowing to get in the way. And I'm not giving them any airtime because you should have been put this person in their place, I feel like you keep giving this person too much power, too much credit. You keep allowing this person to get in the way of what you want when really they're not a factor at all. Like if you would just take a step toward committing to whatever this love is supposed to be, the divine would wipe that shit away so fast. Just clear it like a wave, just never to be seen again. But you are steady putting your attention on the problem and you're making more problems. You're stressed out. You feel like time is running out. You're on edge. Something about social media. Probably looking at your, ooh, see, confirmation. Yeah. Some of y'all are watching on social media, and the way I just knocked my phone over on accident is like, you shouldn't be watching her social media. You should be communicating. I hate when people think that checking someone's social media is the same thing as checking in with them. It is not. Don't y'all know people post whatever the fuck they want to post? Like, you really think looking at somebody's social media, like, oh, they seem good, is enough? That's not checking in with somebody. What else? Exactly. Separation, silence, longing for you, distance. No, I'm not co hosting right now. Decline. Everything is a message. Some of y'all phone calls might be getting declined. Some of your offers, yeah, getting declined. Mm-hmm. No contact. Ghost, leaving behind, disappearing, cold and distant. Contradicting. Some of you are very contradictory. You want things you're not willing to give. You would love it if this divine feminine never talked to anybody else again. Just stayed in the house, never showed herself, all because you're jealous. You fear losing her. And you don't realize that by focusing on the fear of losing her, you are losing her. Gosh, like, come on, y'all. Children sticking out of the deck, and I know that card says immaturity. Sneaking on top of the deck. You're so focused on if she's being sneaky and what she's doing. She'd be doing you if you would buck up. Confirmation. You wouldn't have to be so focused on who and what she's doing if she was doing you. I don't even just mean sex. I mean like in general, like communication, building, loving, spending time. You're not there. So what do you expect her to do? Some of y'all might just decide to pull up because I'm seeing unexpected visit and the 6 of Swords. I can speak to travel sometimes. Some of y'all might just feel like, man, yeah, I literally just heard, man, fuck it, I'm going up there. What's going on? What else? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Are we done getting in that ass now, divine masculine? Are you ready to pull up with a suitable offer? Are you ready to pull up and just be like, you know what? Listen, it's you for me. Is it me for you? Because it's you for me. And if it's me for you, we could just do this. I like it. Marriage, soulmate energy, sharing goals, long-term happiness. See how we just solved the problem together? Yeah. Strong intuition. Ooh, I just got excited. Ooh, yeah. Something about Venus. I feel like your synergy is very like favorable when it comes to your synastry, like your actual birth charts or something like that. Something about Venus. Uh, y'all are funny. Why do we have to do all that? So again, these messages are timeless. This could be past, present, or future energy. Maybe all of the lesson learning we just had to go through was past, and maybe the decision has been made to move forward. Yeah. I'm hearing like I'll make a fool for myself. Like maybe you're just deciding to just do the thing. No matter how it comes off, no matter how you seem. Because I feel like that was a lot of the frustration. Like, what if she thinks this? What if she thinks I'm crazy? What if she doesn't want me back? When spirit said, don't worry about all that. Just do what I'm telling you to do. Because what you don't realize is the divine feminine has had to do her work as well. She's an empress now because she did her work. So if you want to align, you would have to have completed your work to be her emperor. Last messages. Oh, yeah, decisions in the reverse. I know what I'm talking about. You were sitting in indecision, therefore you were stuck. However, the card says holding back, coming toward you, indecisive, procrastinating, and it came out in the reverse. I love to see it. I'm hearing that song again, back down memory lane. No more holding back, huh? I feel like some of you just got really stuck in shame. Because as I'm hearing back down memory lane, I see hidden motives and player, and this has come out a few times. Literally in the last series I posted on TikTok, I was saying maybe you were a player. That doesn't mean you don't deserve love. Move on. Forgive yourself, do better, and keep it pushing. So hopefully this means you have decided to do so. That sounds. I'm literally picking up on everything you were afraid of is just not, it's false. It was literally false evidence appearing real. Like you have no clue what's going to happen when you come together. I just feel like that sound is very relevant. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, yeah. Thinking of you. Profile creeping, blocked contact, profile searching, but I'm most drawn to thinking of you. Hmm. Yeah. It's like I'm tired of thinking about you. I shouldn't have to think about you so much because you should be right here in my face. Yeah, denial on the bottom of the deck, dismissal. You have to stop trying to dismiss those thoughts. Stop trying to pass those thoughts off. Stop trying to distract yourself. Stop trying to do other things because you're thinking of this person so much. You're not helping the situation and you're not even successful when you do it. You'll be sitting there doing the very things you tried to chase the thoughts away with and still be thinking of that person. Still be wishing they were there with you while you were doing the very thing you're trying to distract yourself with. Come on. Like you could be doing it together. And time is relative. We all learn the way we need to learn. Okay. We're all on our own paths with our own timelines. So I'm not delivering these messages in the sense of like you wasting time. But in the grand scheme of things, like maybe you could have been together already. However, things work out the way that they need to. Maybe she's been fine tuning herself as well. No, listen, I know we want our people. I know we want our matches, our soulmates, our twin flames, our spouses, whatever. But every separation comes with divine purpose, comes with divine person. Interesting. And I'm hearing hella sirens. Um, Within the silence was a lot of necessary work. No, I can't co-host. And I feel like that's relevant because the sirens and I said within separation comes a divine person. Like lots of interruptions, lots of interference, lots of third party bullshit, like people being envious and petty. They're just going to have to be envious and petty. Stop worrying about them. Stop giving them your energy. Stop even letting them be a thought. This is my life. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do it with who I want to do it with. You either get with the program or you get written out of it. I know I'm probably making it sound very simple, and I get that it's not all the time, but you can simplify it more by not feeding into the bullshit. You're steady trying to level with somebody. You're not on the same level as them. So every time you try to level with them and you're up here and they're here, you're down here again. You keep demoting yourself spiritually to deal with people who aren't on your timeline or on your frequency. I'm literally hearing Moses say, "Let my people go." Some of y'all could have watched The Prince of Egypt, or maybe that's relevant. I have picked up on Moses and Zipporah before, so maybe that's relevant. Your face is so relaxing. I'm just here to stare at you. Thank you. That's a very interesting compliment. I appreciate that. Anything else? That sound, bruh. Maybe that's why you're so salty, masculine. I'm gonna call you divine masculine again because it seems like you got your shit together. Maybe that's why you have such a fucking attitude. Y'all love talking about how women, how females, how feminines, however you want to put your pronouns where they need to be. I don't know who you're dealing with, but y'all love making it sound like it's on the other end. Like they always got attitude. You gotta set them straight. You gotta get them together. Y'all be cranky too. Y'all be backed up too. Okay. Yeah, y'all. You just want to get away. You just want to run off into the sunset. Let's just take a trip so I can bend you over the balcony, head ass. You mad as hell. Look at you. Thank you for that. Yeah, do what they said. Tap the screen if you like what you see and hear. Exactly. I wasn't even paying attention, so thank you for that. Because if there was no tabs, I would have clicked off. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like I'm most drawn to Libra energy, especially because we have this year. I've studied the tarot, and the Three of Swords is um the first deacon of Libra. So yeah, I looked right at soulmate energy. Libra energy is union. It's literally the justice card. And I've said this before. Some of y'all might be going to the justice of the unsatisfied, sticking out of the deck with around springtime on the bottom. Oh, well, gosh, what's that song I'm hearing? It is not a popular song. Uh, he's saying like, I guess that's just how you like it. Like he's basically saying you have me down bad, and I guess that's how you like it. So that's probably how you feel, masculine. Maybe you feel like she gets off on you being so pressed. You're pressed. And it's a good thing. Like what I was saying on TikTok before I had to go get my damn cards, I was just trying to talk to you guys about love. Just allow the love to happen. Be pressed, be down bad, be, you know, be all up under each other. I would say it if it seemed like this was not mutual. I just feel like this whoa, that was a strong ass stutter. Why does that happen when I'm doing these readings? Confirmation. I don't know who you are if you stutter, but I do recall seeing this clip of Steve Harvey talking to this audience member about her stutter. And he said he used to have a bad stutter. And he said, "When does it happen?" And she said, "When I'm talking to other people." And he said, "You just need to slow down and plan what you're going to say. Because the anxiety comes from you thinking you're going to say the wrong thing or mess something up." So I feel like that's a message for some of y'all. You're like tongue tied or getting stuck in your words, or you don't know what to say, so you keep holding back. Well, you've already made the decision to stop holding back. So go ahead, write your little speech. Go ahead, draft a little something. I mean, speak from the heart. But if you need a little, I've said this to you guys before. And the way I'm speaking right now does kind of sound like rambling. So maybe you don't want to sound like it's word vomit. But I've said to you guys before, I personally would not feel a way if someone came to me and took out a piece of paper or a sticky note and was like, "I have something I want to tell you." I took notes. In fact, I would respect it because that tells me you put effort and intention into what you want to say and how you want it to come across. And you took the time to do so. Some of y'all need to write this shit down. All this sword energy, you need to take what's up here, put it on paper for safekeeping. Okay? If you need to affirm it, like say it aloud. These anxieties, these fears are now leaving my mind and being put to use on paper. But yeah, that stutter threw me off. That was so fucking strong. Um, oh, the song. Yeah, he's basically saying, like, I guess that's how you like it. Like, I guess you like when I'm like yearning and pining for you. What divine feminine wouldn't? We'd like it even better if you'd be expressive about it. Literally with the clown card coming out. Don't y'all know sometimes the ladies like the dorks? We like the ones that will make a fool of themselves for us. It's not a humiliation ritual. We don't like you looking stupid. It's not that. We just like that you're willing to take the risk to get your point across. It's like, wow, they really love me because they were willing to risk it. I'm talking to some of y'all. Been talking to some of y'all. I've been on here for over an hour when I did not plan to do this reading. So if anything, you need to be sending your girl a tip and inviting me to the wedding. Options and gifts. Okay, let me back off you a little bit because some of you have been like shopping or something, trying to choose a gift For others of you, you know damn well you were juggling other options and you need to be honest about it. That's why you've been holding back. Take it as it resonates. Again, don't go back to shaming yourself about it. You've already done it. It's over. But it would be good to be transparent about it. Like, okay, when we started, or, you know, at whatever point in time, I was still entertaining other people. And it's because you were attention seeking. You just needed your ego stroked. And you knew that a divine feminine is not going to sit there and do that for someone she's not in a commitment with. Divine feminines, we love stroking that ego, but we're not going to stroke it for you to go perform for the world. We're going to stroke it so you can continue to be in your kingship, in your emperor, you know, mode, in your divine masculine way. Not so you could be out here clowning for these hoes. Okay? A lot of you may fear that your person is just out doing them, dating, you know, being a player themselves, but divine feminines, we don't do that. Again, you're not dealing with someone you've already dealt with. I feel like I have to keep reminding you of that. Maybe you need to be reminding yourself of that. They're not my ex. They're not going to do XYZ. They didn't, you know, they're not the same person. Because, like I said, your brain is going to try to make sense of new information using old information. So if you're not hearing from this person, your brain is saying, they out fucking. They're being short with me, or they seem like they don't want to talk to me. They must be talking to someone else. No, your energy is just not aligning right now because you're being a dick. I made the phone move. That's funny. Someone's perspective is shifting or needs to be shifted. Like for some of you masculines, like you're needing to come in and change this feminine's perspective of you. Like you made a shitty first impression. You did. But you're not dealing with someone who's ignorant, resentful, you know, grudge holding. You're more than likely already forgiven. It's just that there's one thing to apologize and there's another to be invited back into a divine feminine space. See, I can't make it up. I just feel like it's time for me to wrap this up because y'all heard what the fuck I said. You either get it or you don't. But um yeah, again, there's still 2 cups standing. You keep ruminating over the 3 cups. You need to be focused on being more future oriented. I picked up the deck and it revealed this. It says, happy place, seeing someone new, new love blossoms, enjoying each other. Let this love be new, even if you've been involved before. Let it be made anew. Allow the renewal, because the more you think about the shit that you did, the more she picks up on it and probably is being reminded, yeah, I probably shouldn't be talking to them. I probably should leave them alone because they did do XYZ. They did do me like that. Maybe I should believe them the first time. So maybe you need to shift your focus and energy so that she can. Because again, y'all want to be the leaders, right? You are the input. So you will get back what you input. If you keep inputting all this anxiety and shame and guilt and ruminating on the past, that's what you're going to get. But yeah, I just saw addictions. I didn't notice that before. So maybe some of you have been very focused on kicking some addictions or just defeating your inner adversary. But a lot of you are in for a surprise or you're planning one. I just got a notification that had the word introvert in it. So that could be significant for some of you. Yeah. Wow. I just moved the deck and this says feeling invisible and then temptation. So again, the attention seeking. I feel like you did dumb shit because you just felt unseen. You're used to people fawning over you and stroking that ego and you know doing all the stuff a divine feminine does not do unless you're hers. So yeah, I feel like that's it. I feel like you know what you're doing. I feel like you got this. I feel like you went through the process of getting your ass beat by the divine, getting in your own ass. And if you see this, then you got another dose that hopefully will kick you into gear to actually do the thing and stop thinking about it. But yeah, again, I'm going to stay on TikTok for a little bit. I'm going to wrap up on YouTube. I'm going to plant your messages here. I'm genuinely always wishing you well in accordance with your highest good. Stop overthinking and do the thing. Do not shoot the messenger because my ancestors will pop that ass back. Until next time in divine time,